Spirituality knowledge, unlocking the mysteries of the soul. Spirituality, it's a concept that's deeply personal, yet universal. It transcends cultures, religions, and philosophies, touching something profound in each of us. But what does it mean to truly understand spirituality? How do we explore its depths, and what knowledge can we gain from this journey? Today, we're diving into the heart of spirituality. This is more than just a discussion about faith or religion. It's about the essence of who we are, why we're here, and how we connect to something greater than ourselves. Along the way, we'll explore ancient wisdom, timeless practices, and modern interpretations, unraveling what it means to be spiritually aware. As we embark on this journey, I invite you to reflect on your own spiritual path. Have you experienced moments of connection, wonder, or transformation? If so, share your story in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we explore the mysteries of the soul. To begin understanding spirituality, we need to start with one simple yet profound question. Who are we, really? For centuries, philosophers, mystics, and scientists alike have tried to answer this question. Are we simply physical beings, bound by flesh and blood? Or is there something more, an inner essence, a soul, a spark of the divine? In the Bible, Genesis 2:7 describes the creation of humanity. Then the Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. This passage highlights a central idea found in many spiritual traditions, that there's something sacred and transcendent within us. This divine breath, often interpreted as the soul or spirit, sets us apart from the material world and connects us to the eternal. Modern psychology and neuroscience have added layers to this understanding, exploring consciousness and self-awareness. While science focuses on the mechanics of the mind, spirituality delves into the why. Why do we exist, and what is the purpose of our inner life? The next step in exploring spirituality is understanding the idea of connection. Spirituality is often about transcending the self, reaching beyond our individual existence to connect with others, the universe, and the divine. One of the most powerful metaphors for this connection comes from John 15:5, where Jesus says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing." This imagery of a vine and branches is echoed in many traditions. In Hinduism, the concept of Atman, the soul, being connected to Brahman, the universal spirit, reflects this unity. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness and compassion emphasizes interconnectedness, teaching that our actions ripple outward, affecting all beings. In our modern, fast-paced lives, it's easy to feel disconnected from nature, from others, and even from ourselves. Spirituality calls us back to that connection, reminding us that we're not isolated entities, but part of a greater whole. Think about the moments when you felt deeply connected, whether it was through a relationship, a moment in nature, or an act of kindness. Those experiences are windows into the spiritual, glimpses of a reality larger than our individual lives. Another cornerstone of spirituality is the quest for meaning. Humans are meaning makers. We search for purpose, for patterns, for stories that explain our existence. This longing for meaning is at the heart of every spiritual journey. Ecclesiastes 3:11 captures this beautifully. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. This verse speaks to the tension of spirituality, the sense that there's something eternal and beautiful in the universe, but also the mystery that we can't fully grasp it. This mystery isn't a barrier, it's an invitation to explore, to seek, to grow. In today's world, many people find meaning in various ways, through art, science, relationships, or personal growth. But spirituality asks us to go deeper, to ask the big questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? How do I contribute to the world around me? The answers to these questions may not come quickly or easily, but the process of seeking them is itself transformative. It's in the search that we often find the most profound truths. Practices play a significant role in spiritual growth. Across cultures and traditions, practices like prayer, meditation, fasting, and acts of service are tools for deepening our spiritual awareness. Take meditation, for example. While often associated with Eastern traditions, Meditation is also deeply rooted in Christianity, particularly in the form of contemplative prayer. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." This stillness, this intentional focus, allows us to quiet the noise of the world and tune into the divine. Meditation has been scientifically shown to reduce stress, improve focus, and foster a sense of well-being. But beyond its physical benefits, it's a way of opening ourselves to spiritual insight. Similarly, acts of service, helping others without expecting anything in return, are profoundly spiritual. In Matthew 25:40, Jesus says, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." When we serve others, we step out of our own self-centeredness and embody the interconnectedness that spirituality teaches. These practices are not ends in themselves, but pathways to transformation, ways of aligning our lives with spiritual truths. No exploration of spirituality would be complete without addressing challenges. Let's face it, spiritual growth isn't always easy. There are moments of doubt, struggle, and questioning. One of the most striking examples of this comes from the story of Job. Job was a man of deep faith, yet he experienced unimaginable suffering, losing his family, his health, and his possessions. In his anguish, he wrestled with God, asking why he had been allowed to endure such pain. Job's story is a reminder that spirituality isn't about having all the answers. It's about being willing to ask the hard questions, to wrestle with doubt, and to trust that even in the darkest moments, there is a purpose we may not yet see. In our own lives, spiritual growth often comes through challenges. It's in the struggles that we learn resilience, humility, and the depth of our faith. These moments, though painful, are often the catalysts for the most profound transformation. So where does this leave us? Spirituality isn't a destination, it's a journey, a lifelong exploration of who we are, why we're here, and how we connect to the divine and to each other. It's not about following a specific formula or adhering to a rigid set of rules. It's about seeking, growing, and embracing the mystery of life. If you're just beginning your spiritual journey, or even if you've been on the path for years, remember this: spirituality is deeply personal. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's about finding what resonates with your soul, what draws you closer to truth, and what helps you live a life of purpose and connection. What does spirituality mean to you? Have you experienced moments of clarity, connection, or transformation? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we continue exploring the mysteries of the soul. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and keep seeking the deeper truths of spirituality.